Manhattan, and our setting tonight, Brooklyn, New York. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And here in October, we have a little indication of what may be coming in the East. Taking a look at Charlotte, still early, but they have the third best record in the conference. And of course, Brooklyn, right now they're tied with them.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, we've heard a lot of critique of some of the fouls that are called. Ask Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. He said, quote, "We've gotten out of control, gifting offensive players the ability to jump 3 or 4 feet into a guy and draw a foul. It's not a basketball play. Give the defensive player some benefit of the doubt, guys."
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Gordon Hayward is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, they've got Paul Millsap, Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Durant in at small forward. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And here's Harden. Pass to Durant. Five to shoot. No good that time. And Charlotte going the other way now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
The first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And you know, Kelly Oubre, a name that kind of flew under the radar in free agency. Now, he had a down year with the Warriors last season, but still, he was looking for a payday in free agency. They took a short deal with the Hornets to re-up his value.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Here's Harden. Millsap outside. Pass to Irving. Fires for 3. And he buries his first look.
You know, Millsap has no issues giving the ball up to the open man. Excellent awareness there.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Hayward with it. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Great open look there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Durant. 33 points last game. Pass to Irving. Clock at 6. Fires, top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Ball outside. Hayward outside. Pass the ball from deep. And Millsap pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Harden. Soft touch off the glass.
He will not settle for a long jumper if he can get points inside. Harden will take any opening he can get. He exploits what the defense provides.
Charlotte's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And here's Hayward. Rebounded by James Harden. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Aldridge, right side. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Yeah, and this is Aldridge's sweet spot. I mean, his bread and butter. It's all about finding his rhythm and then letting it go with confidence.
Now here's Ball. He did not look good in their loss to the Cavaliers the other night. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Outside Durant. Millsap against Washington. Millsap, the pass to Durant. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
Now here's Hayward. And it's Irving with a rebound.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Pass to Harden. Offline with a 3. The Hornets have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Harden. Irving, the pass to Millsap. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
You've got to be more physical than that against Millsap. He's good at fighting his way through contact on the way up.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the Hornets call time here.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Kyrie Irving is 4th.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Pass to Hayward. Ball outside to halt the run. Counted from distance. Ball's got 6. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Irving against Hayward. And he drains the turnaround J.
Hayward's jump shot is a really reliable part of his game, and it helps keep the defense off balance and uncomfortable as they try to deal with Gordon Hayward.
Now here's Harden. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
Count that one.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Ball. He has 6. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Drives to the hoop, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's ball. The Nets making their last shot. Such a wide open look.
Hayward's got such a quick release on the catch and shoot. Even before the ball gets to him, he's already making up his mind when he's going to let it fly.
Now here's Irving. 35 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too. An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Ball against Harden. Shoots from the baseline. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Durant with it. Oubre picks him up. Irving, that's good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Ball against Harden. Pass to Hayward. Now here's Washington. Outside Oubre. 5 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
So the Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Ball against Irving. Pass to Harden. For 3, here's Harris. Ball with the rebound. The Hornets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Rozier. And no good. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Driving to the basket. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
That's good from Harden. And Clark, Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses, and then get busy putting the work in.
And the Nets making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Here's Bouknight. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Cavs in Cleveland. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And Griffin gets it to go.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's Charlotte with it after the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Bouknight. Takes it inside. And Durant with the block.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Griffin. The 3. He can't get it to go. And the Hornets going the other way now. Here's Bouknight. Back to Smith. Rozier outside. 3-pointer, Bouknight. The rebound by the Nets. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the left wing. Pass to Smith. Here's Bouknight. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton comes in for Durant, and it's Mills in for Harden. Brooklyn has gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Harris outside. Here's Claxton. And here's Mills from the arc. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Nets lead by 13.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Rozier. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland. Goes up again. Deflected. Now Irving. Outside Mills. Pass to Claxton. To the wing on the left. And here's Griffin outside. McDaniels with the rebound. Charlotte's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Rozier outside. Here's Bouknight. Bridges down low. He's guarded by Mills. And the basket by Bridges.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Pass to Claxton. We've got 1:13 left in the opening quarter. Here's Harris. Tries again. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Charlotte is shooting around 32% to begin this game. Pass to Bouknight. On the take. And the deficit down inside single digits. Bouknight's got 5 points.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outside, Brown. Down low. Here's Harris. It's good. And the Nets lead by 11.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Smith outside. On the wing, Rozier. He's guarded by Mills. Got a hand on it. They recover it. McDaniels. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here's Charlotte. Here's Bouknight. He's got 5. Rozier outside. And the Hornets, another 3.
You know, when Rozier gets a look he likes for the three-point shot, he'll knock it down on you.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Nets. He gave his all to help his team in that quarter. We'll be right back after this word. Well, the Nets know they're going to be lights out scoring the ball. But as Kevin Durant points out, on defense, it's all hands on deck.
This league is not one-on-one defense, you know, so it's a team defense. And, you know, the best defenders, the reason why they're the best defenders is because they got 4 guys behind them that's going to help them and that they trust. So, you know, I think that's what makes us good when we do that.
Well, KD is an elite scorer, but Grant, he's also a plus defender.
He really is, B.A. I mean, he knows about defenders working together. I mean, they do it nightly trying to slow him down.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Patrick Mills out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Blake Griffin. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Griffin on the break. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. Guys?
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Brown with the steal and pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Brown tips it back in. Brown's gotten his second bucket.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Here's Bouknight. He's got 5. And the basket by Bridges.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Outside Mills. Pass to Griffin. Harris with it for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. McDaniel's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
It's tipped. Harris outside to the paint. Deflects the pass. Claxton on easy 2 on the layup. And the Nets lead by 7. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Millsap, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Ball. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Boy, what a path for LaMelo Ball. I mean, he played in Lithuania and New Zealand while he was a teenager, and eventually the 3rd overall pick of the 2020 NBA draft.
Now here's Mills. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Brown against Hayward. Back to Mills. From outside the arc. No good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And that one misses. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And it's Brown off the drive. Hayward with the block.
Boy, that's excellent defense from Hayward. He did a nice job challenging and got a hand on that shot as a result.
Pass to Mills. Now Harris. Let's go with a three. Good work defensively by Oubre.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer. And, you know, with Hayward, you get a little bit of everything. He's a stat sheet stuffer. He's got good instincts for moving the ball. He moves well without it, and he also can be effective on the glass.
Now here's Oubre. Pass to Washington. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
You also see Hayward's versatility on the offensive side of things.
You know, B.A., he's a guy that really shoots a high percentage because he takes good shots. He can work in the mid-range or go down and post up, and he's very adaptable as an offensive player.
Here's Oubre. Washington passes to Hayward. And the Hornets, another three. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Charlotte.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Hey, there's a lot to love about the effort level you get from Gordon Hayward out on the floor, Grant.
Yeah, he wants to be a difference maker and a go-to option. So he's constantly working the floor and looking for chances to help out. Being a little aggressive like that can really elevate your game.
And here's Oubre. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, the number one thing Mills gives you, a confident knockdown shooter from range.
Yeah, Brian, that's been his calling card since he entered the league, but I think he's added some other pieces to his game along the way. He puts it on the floor, he creates for other people. He's a much more well-rounded guard now, and I think that keeps him on the floor and in the league.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, you know, the Australian Mills continues to prove his value. I mean, he's extremely good in the locker room. He hustles all the time. And he's a guy who earns and demands respect because of his attitude and consistency.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Now here's Ball. He's guarded by Mills. Pass to Hayward. Harris against Oubre. Washington with the ball. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Brown. And the Nets miss again. The Hornets with a lead. Hayward for 3. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
The Nets shooting the rock well at 46%. Outside, Brown. Pass to Harris from downtown. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Brown passes to Harris. Here's Claxton. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Aldridge is checked in for Claxton. Durant comes in for Harris. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Mills. Now here's Hayward. Going inside from 10 feet away. That one rolls around and rims out. Brooklyn trailing. Harden with it. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden's, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Now here's Hayward. 10 points for him. Pass the ball. Jacks up a 3. And Millsap pulls it down. Millsap's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And Durant gets it to go.
Looking strong to the finish. When Durant locks in on scoring, nobody's stopping him.
Charlotte has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. And he's going for the oop here. Hayward, good. Hayward's got 12 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the shot goes in.
Boy, with good mechanics and a nice high release point, Washington has a pretty advanced mid-range game.
Now Harden. Give him 8. High post Aldridge. Plumlee on him. Aldridge misses.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Ball with it. Durant covering. Step back and fire.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Harden. 10 points for him.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now here's Ball. He's got 11. And it's Washington missing. Left side Irving. Pass to Durant. Over Washington. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Here's Hayward. Again, the miss by the Hornets. And Brooklyn shooting just 32% here in the second. Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
Here's Hayward. He's got 12. Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
So the Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. McDaniels is checked in for Plumlee. Bridges comes in for Washington. Bouknight, he's checked in for Oubre. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Hayward. Bridges misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Outside for Rozier. The rebound by the Nets. They've led by as many as 14. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that one drops.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Charlotte trailing. Here's Ball. He's got 11. Bridges outside. Pass to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rozier's got 5.
You know, inside Rozier certainly doesn't have the height advantage, but he's quick and crafty and can find ways to the basket.
Now here's Irving. 12 points for him. On the wing, Harden fires the 3. Not going to go that time. And Charlotte going the other way now. Pass to Bouknight. Back to Bridges. And Irving comes to help. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McDaniels got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Outside Harden. Pass to Durant. 59 seconds left in the first half of this one. Griffin right side. Takes a 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Ball against Harden. Oh, stolen by Harden. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And Griffin gets it to go. And now a 3-point Nets lead.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
There's 38 seconds left in the second. Rozier outside. Pass to McDaniels. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Now Irving. There's 14 seconds left in the second period. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Griffin. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ. Excellent pass.
Here's Ball. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Nets. They lead by 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting them. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Kelly Oubre out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Gordon Hayward. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Plumlee in at center, locking down the middle.
You know, P.J. Washington is very impressive. This young man hit the ground running when he stepped into the league back in 19. His debut performance, about 27 points and an NBA record for made three-pointers in a debut.
Ball passes to Oubre. Washington with the ball. Pass to Hayward. Plumlee with it. He's covered by Aldridge. Ball outside. Hayward with it. Over Aldridge. And Aldridge with the block. And it's Harden penetrating. He's off on the layup. Well, when you talk about P.J. Washington getting off to a strong start, you also have to look at his defensive performance.
I agree, B.A. I mean, two-way player definitely is P.J. Washington. Excellent instincts, and he's continued to impress as a shot blocker.
And it's good for two. Ball's got 13.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Inside. And Aldridge the bucket on the assist from Durant. He's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Hayward. After the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Ball. There's the 3. Aldridge pulls down the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Oh, there's the alley.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Ball against Harden. Floats one. Ball no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Three-pointer. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oubre finds Washington. Rebound Brooklyn. Millsap's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Irving. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Hayward against Irving. Hayward outside. To the middle. Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide open teammate because he plays with his head up.
Ball against Harden. Durant for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Harris has checked in for Irving. And a change for the Hornets. Smith, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Millsap with it. Checked by Washington. Oubre with a steal. Pass to Smith. And he lobs it up.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
The Nets with the lead. Harris outside. Here's Harden. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And here are the Hornets now. And here's Smith. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And, you know, whenever Smith gets that close to the bucket, he's sharp in how he finishes these chances. I mean, he's got a lot of different ways to get that ball up and down.
And Durant gets it to go.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Hayward outside. Aldridge pulls down the board. Aldridge has got 5 rebounds tonight.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. The Nets making their last shot. Pass to Washington. Lets it go from 14. Rebound Brooklyn. Harden with it. He's got 12. To the inside. Millsap. Yes! And a nice assist from Harden. Millsap's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Brown in for Durant. Rozier, he's checked in for Charlotte. Now here's Smith. Rozier outside. Smith against Harden. Now here's Smith. He's guarded closely.
Boy, and the intelligence of Smith. Really cool to see him get the defense to come into him when he's going up for a shot.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
And he can't get the first one.
Boy, and at only 6 feet tall, Smith uses that blazing speed of his to keep defenses off balance. Good luck trying to stay in front of him.
Bridges, he's checked in for Plumlee. That one misses.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Rozier, following the bucket by the Nets. For 3, Bridges. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Harden. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Smith against Millsap. 3-pointer Rozier. Sinks it from distance. Rozier's got 8.
Hey, when Terry Rozier is hitting these jump shots, it really widens the driving lanes for him.
Harden, the pass to Harris. Here's Claxton. Outside Harden. Shot from 12. Goes back up. Out to Millsap. Launches it. It's hauled in by Oubre. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Rozier finds Hayward. Back to Rozier. Hayward with it. Millsap picks him up. Hayward's shot is off. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. McDaniels is checked in for Charlotte. Bouknight comes in for Oubre. Brooklyn with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Outside, Brown. Bridges against Millsap. Pass to Harris. Just 4 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And the Nets miss again. Well, the Hornets shooting just 42% so far in the game. Bridges passes to Smith. Here's Bouknight. Tipped. McDaniels, that's good. And Brooklyn shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. Brown passes to Harden. Over McDaniels. Second chance shot. And Claxton gets the bucket.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Well, you can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
The three, here's Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harris has got 5 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's McDaniels. Give him 8 points now. Here's Bridges. Pass to McDaniels. Tries yet again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Harden into the lane. And then Harden with the jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Rozier. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Harden. And a change for the Hornets. Ball's checked in. On defense, the Nets. The lead is 15.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Inside, here's McDaniels. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Now here's Mills. Harris left side. Pass to Claxton. Over McDaniels. Again, the Nets score.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And he gets it to go. Rozier's got 10 points.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Pass to Irving. Outside Mills. Back to Irving. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 18.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Here's McDaniels. Now here's Rozier. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Washington's checked in for McDaniels. .46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Bridges. 2 points. That one goes. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, it's obvious Bridges takes great pride in working through contact and capitalizing.
And it's Irving off the drive. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Charlotte's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Bridges outside. The 3 is up. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Irving against Rozier. Back to Mills. Over Washington. That one off the back iron and out. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets out in front, up by 15. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Durant the 3 with Griffin at the 4. Patrick Mills out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Aldridge in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Durant over to the left wing. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside, just making the defense foul.
First one falls.
Well, you look at a guy like Washington, talented, young, and continuing to get better. It's a lot of fun watching his progress.
So hits one and misses one at the line. The kick out to Ball. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Nets.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Aldridge is doubled. For 3, Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Aldridge. Aldridge has got 3 assists now in this one.
Focus, intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
Pass to Plumlee. Rozier against Aldridge. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Rozier. Irving, no good. Washington up top. He's covered by Aldridge. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And the first one at the line is good. The Hornets making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Rozier against Griffin. Rozier gets the bucket.
Rozier able to find himself some space there and get the shot that he wanted.
Down low. Here's Aldridge. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. The Nets making their last shot. And Rozier, here we go. Oh, denied by Durant. Fast break, Brooklyn. And he's going for the lob. And Griffin slams it in.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Rozier against Irving. Now here's Rozier, guarded closely. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the developmental path for top prospects is evolving. Clark, it was recently announced a new high school league for the top powerhouses.
Well, you could almost see this coming, B.A. Again, creating additional pathways for young players to pursue their professional dreams would lead to other types of competition in the NBA. So we'll see how it plays out. But I'm not totally opposed to it. Again, it's a small percentage of players that would be part of this type of tournament or league. So let's see where it goes.
And he knocks down the first one. Hayward, he's checked in for Rozier. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Mills. Pass to Durant. From deep. The shot off that time. And Charlotte going the other way now. Washington finds ball. Here's Oubre. He's covered by Aldridge. Good on the shot.
You know, as a playmaker, ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
Brooklyn's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Outside Mills. To the paint. Lets the 3 fly. The basket is good. Off the setup from Aldridge.
And there's one of the sharpest weapons in Mills' arsenal, specifically because of how fast his release is.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Plumlee passes to Hayward. And here's Washington. Throws it up high. Oh, denied by Durant. Griffin outside. Lets it go from deep. Mills, no good.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
James Harden, he's checked in for Mills. Now here's Ball. To the inside. Washington. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First one falls for him. Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Griffin. Now here's Irving. Clock at 6. Goes up on the baseline. No good. A bit long that time. The Hornets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Oubre with room to shoot. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Oubre's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
To the middle. Irving, the pass to Durant. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Free throw is good from Durant.
And of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo, and now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
Ball against Irving, and Ball gets it to go.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Durant against Oubre. Down low. Here's Irving. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Irving's got 22 points.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Ball passes to Plumlee. Irving against Hayward. Oubre on the wing. Nails it from 3. Oubre's got 7 points here in the quarter. For Brooklyn, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Now Harden. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
And he makes a first.
Harden's career, as we all know, is littered with huge stats, but he recently became the first player in NBA history to post a 30-point triple-double in a debut game with a new team.
Harden hits them both. Here's ball. Hayward outside. Back to ball. And he lobs it up top. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now here's Irving. Aldridge, right side. Back to Irving. Clock at 4. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Harden. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
That's good from Harden.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And so he hits both. And here's ball. Pass to Plumlee. Hayward against Aldridge. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Oubre passes to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Washington. They grab their own miss.
When you combine Durant's speed and anticipation with his length, it makes it impossible to get around him when he's defending you.
Now here's Durant. Here's Aldridge. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And the Nets lead by 15.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
They get it back. Here's Washington. And a missed layup.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Irving against Hayward. Irving, the pass to Durant. From deep three-point range. Hornets with the rebound. Washington's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Millsap. Millsap's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Ball. Hayward outside. Pass to Ball. Here's Plumlee. Unable to get that one. Oh, nice D from Millsap. Tipped. Stolen by Ball. And it's the Hornets on the break. To the right side. Washington, a good look. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Washington's got 10 points in just the second half. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Millsap against Washington. And he drops the first. Harden hits them both.
Good physicality from him in the second half, earning more trips to the line.
Hayward outside. Up top, Oubre, guarded by Durant. Oubre can't hit.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Harden. 6 to shoot. Aldridge passes to Harden. Yes, and a nice assist from Aldridge. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter.
So far, Harden having his way on offense. The defense has to try something different.
Irving against Hayward. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Harden against Ball. Outside Durant. Fires the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Here's Ball. Pass to Plumlee. Harden against Ball. And stolen by Aldridge.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Kevin Durant.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Irving, no good. Ball against Harden. Here's Plumlee. Rebounded by the Nets.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Irving. 4 on the clock. Millsap for 3. Ball with the rebound. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll see you next time.